Once upon a time, in a very far-off country, there lived a princess named Charlotte. She was a quite ordinary little princess, but with a not-so-ordinary story. Princess Charlotte was 5 and the only child of the king and queen. She had rooms full of toys and servants who will do her every bidding. Nobody dared to disobey her orders, of course. They were not supposed to say no to Her Royal Highness. But still, Charlotte wasn't happy. There were no kisses on her forehead, no walks in the park, not even a word of praise for her little handicrafts. There was no one who could play with her, or love her, at all. One night, when Charlotte was out for her usual midnight strolls, alone in the corridors, she saw light coming out from the room which was never used before, and decided to take a peek. There was a tall mirror standing in the middle of the room, but the strangest thing was that it's glowing. Charlotte was surprised, but she took a step closer to it. Closer and closer she went, until she was standing right in front of the mirror. The glow faded almost instantly. Gazing at her own reflection in the mirror, Charlotte blinked. All at once, the reflection blinked back at her, twice. Charlotte couldn't believe her eyes. Slowly, the reflection in the mirror stepped out into the room. And suddenly, there were 2 princesses. Charlotte was overjoyed at her luck of finding a new mate to play with. Princess Charlotte and Princess Charlene became best friends. They dressed dolls together and had great fun playing house together. They were almost inseparable. Even although they were always together, no one could see Charlene except for Charlotte herself. Charlene was fun to be with, but after a while, it felt there was something missing. Charlene would do anything for Charlotte, as she was also a reflection of her loneliness. But she was not meant to love Charlotte back. And Charlotte was very sad. Then came a day where the king announced that Charlotte be sent to another far-off country for special lessons. Charlotte flew into a terrible rage. "No, no, no! I want to stay here!" she screamed. And in her rage, she accidentally knocked over the precious mirror. With a big crash, it shattered into tiny million pieces. Charlotte could only stare in shock and dismay. Suddenly, the tiny pieces of mirror began to glow until the whole room was actually glowing. All the servants in the castle and even the king and queen who heard about the big fuss came to look. And when the room began to stop glowing, everyone strained to see what was happening. All that was left on the floor was only one shoe. No one knew what happened to Charlotte, and the king and queen were very upset. With tears cascading down their faces, the king and queen whispered that they do love her and would never ever let her be lonely again. Charlotte was in fact trapped in the tiny pieces of mirror, and the moment they said they love her, the mirror began to piece back together. Charlotte reappeared right in front of them. Since then, they lived happily ever after.